Hello, ladies. I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving, and I hope that you were able to spend time with your family. I was able to go to Tennessee, and we had a good time together, and there is so much to be thankful for. I just love the Thanksgiving season. This year, more than any other year, I have noticed people have started celebrating Christmas way before Thanksgiving. And I think that people like to be distracted by the Christmas decorations and the buying the gifts and all that goes along with it. But I have been doing something that I don't know if anybody else has, but I have caught myself hijacking Christmas. Have you been hijacking Christmas? I think I do almost every year. Well, this year, I don't want to do that anymore. And this is what I'm talking about. The definition of hijack is this: to unlawfully seize, and usually it's an aircraft, a ship, or a vehicle, something that's in transit and force it to go a different destination or use it for one's own purpose. I'm afraid that I have been doing that for Christmases year after year after year. Maybe not intentionally, but isn't that what we do? We just plain old hijack Christmas. It is in full force already. It is in transit. It is going on. Actually, Christmas has been going on for thousands of years. But the Christmases that I have been a part of so many times, I just change it for my own purpose. Let me give you an example. So when I inwardly demand gratitude from people that I'm working so hard to serve, I think, oh, I'm getting this ready. I'm getting this music ready, or this Christmas play ready, or this special meal ready, and everyone should thank me for it. That's not what Christmas is about. Or how about when I become furious when I have worked so hard to find one of my children a certain gift and they just act like it was no big deal, or they just move on to the next one. And then I think, I spent all that time trying to find that very special gift and this child doesn't even care. So I'm hijacking Christmas. I'm putting expectations on that child being so pleased with me. Or how about this, when I just insist on keeping certain traditions that are really difficult for everybody to maintain. I say, we're going to do it this way, only this way, no matter how many people it puts out. Or how about when I am upset that I have got all my family together and we have worked hard to do this, and then some family member has the nerve to not show up? What were they doing? How did they get out of coming? How did they get out of all of this? Well, what we do, ladies, so many times we make Christmas about us. We make it about our efforts. We make it about people being thankful to us. People thinking about our family. Or we're thinking about what gift we're going to get. Or we're thinking about how we can make something better for our own family. It's not even crossing our mind what Christmas is about. We're just hijacking it, and we are using it for our own purpose. I don't know about you, but I do it. And I have a feeling that there's more than just me out there who's doing these things. So in all of these ways, I'm trying to fill myself with a status rather than emptying myself and making Christmas really about Christ. We all tend to hijack Christmas, and we take it in a different direction than it was ever intended. If you look at the world, Christmas has really been hijacked, and it has become all about the gift giving and the doing and the getting. And what was the intention of Christ coming anyway? What is Christmas about anyway? The Bible says this about Jesus' coming. I'm going to look at Isaiah 7:14. Therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. So Jesus has come, and his name is Emmanuel because Emmanuel means God with us. Let's look at one more verse that's similar to this, and this one is in Matthew 1:23. Behold, a virgin shall be with a child, and shall bring forth a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which being interpreted is God with us. Matthew 1:23. So let's think about what is Christmas really all about? In the Garden of Eden, because of sin separating man and God wanted to make a way to restore that fellowship. Sin came in the way, in between us having fellowship with God. Remember how in the cool of the evening, God would come talk to Adam? Well, that fellowship was broken once sin entered. And so then there had to be a sacrifice. And then there was the going to the priest, and that was happening, year after year and all the time. And so finally, what God did was He made a way. He made a bridge, a way for us to have a relationship with God again. That's the whole reason that Jesus came. Not so we can even give gifts. Not that we can just sing songs about Jesus' birth. No, the whole reason He came was so God could be with us. So are we being with God during Christmas? Or are we making it about being with family? Although family's a good thing. Are we making it all about that? Are we making it all about the gifts or the things that we can do for somebody else? The fixing of the food? Is it really about those things, or are we making it about the real meaning that God came to be with us? So, are you spending time with God, especially during Christmas time? That seems like the time that we don't spend the time with Him the most. Seems like every New Year's we make this resolution and we have all these regrets. For the last 6 weeks, we're thinking of the things that we have just let slip. If we were let's pretend like we were in maybe a movie and it was a Christmas movie, and we went through everything we were going to do for the next 4 weeks, and all of a sudden it goes fast forward, we open the gifts, we've put the tree away, and then boom. What are we going to be thinking at that time? Are we thinking, wow, I went through the whole Christmas season and now I'm exhausted? I am so glad that this is over. Or are we thinking, oh wow, I ate too much. I spent too much money. I was angry with a family member and something didn't turn out like I thought it should. Are we going to be thinking those things in 4 weeks? Or are we going to be thinking, it was so nice that Christ is with me and that He can be with me through the Christmas season? That He can be with me when I'm facing sadness, because Christmas season can bring sadness when we miss family members. So there's different feelings that come with Christmas, but when we let Christ walk through Christmas with us, and when we make Christmas all about Him, then when the Christmas season is over, there's so much that we can be thankful for and that we can remember and we can appreciate. If we think about what Emmanuel means God with us. It's not merely just a Christmas truth. It's something that is eternal and it lasts all year long. The King of Kings actually humbled Himself and He came to earth, was born in the most humble, humiliating place. And to some people who were very poor, He came as a servant to serve others. And He brought them hope when He came. So God's presence, God being here, gives us a purpose. So what would it be like at Christmas if we took on the form of a servant, the way Jesus did, and we changed our mindset to be humble and approach Christmas thinking more about what we can do for others as in serving, not so much as in giving. When we're aware of God's presence, things will change in our life. Our thoughts will change about Christmas. Our emotions will change. Our attitude, our actions. I have a feeling that we will be much more worshipful if we think about Christ being with us. So God's presence should affect every area of our life. And God's presence, God being with us, Emmanuel, God with us, also gives us comfort during this time. Living in His presence means we're not alone during this season. And God is with me as I serve Him and as I serve people. So we need a reminder of this, ladies. I know I do. I need a reminder that when God is with me and I have God's presence, that everything's going to be okay. That I can make it through this Christmas season and all of these little extra things that the world brings into Christmas doesn't really matter. God's presence should give us rest and peace. I wrote this verse down, Exodus 33:14, and He said, "My presence shall go with thee, and I will give thee rest." He's telling that to Moses. Matthew 11:28, "Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Emmanuel has came to give us peace, hope, rest. Not chaos, not stress, not more bills, not emotional issues through Christmas time, not a frantic feeling. He came to give us peace and rest. He came to be with us so we can have a relationship with Him. Emmanuel, God with me, God with you, God with us. Instead of hijacking Christmas, let's just release it and let it be all about God. Let's let Christmas move forward like it should, like God intended it to. And maybe when we hang up our ornaments on the tree, we can do it peacefully. When we are cleaning and getting ready for company, instead of grumbling, we can do it with a heart that says that I'm serving and that I'm bringing someone into my home to show them the love of Christ. And maybe let's not be so fixated on finding the perfect gift and focus more on being with our loved ones because we don't know how much time we'll have with them. So maybe instead of insisting on our way and our plans and our traditions and doing what we want, let's focus on our relationship with Christ, on the thought that Emmanuel came to be with us, God with us. I hope you ladies have a fantastic week, and we will start a Christmas series next time. And for now, I pray that you keep your heart in tune.